Hey guys, welcome back to another Daily Dose of Dunn. Today's episode, you grow what you water. And what if I told you that your life 10 years from now isn't being decided by luck or by talent or who you know? It's being decided by what you're doing today after work. Now, stay with me, because I truly believe this might be the most important Daily Dose of Dunn I've ever made. Where your energy goes, your future grows. Because you don't become what you want, you become what you repeatedly water. Think about that for a second. Every single day, you wake up with the exact same 24 hours as everyone else. Nobody gets extra, nobody gets less. The only difference is where we choose to invest them. And that's exactly what time is, an investment. Every hour you spend today is paying dividends to someone. The question is, who? There was a time in my life where every weekend meant one thing. Where's the party? Who's going out? What bar are we hitting? Who can I celebrate with? And honestly, I had fun. Some of the memories were incredible, those that I could remember. And I'm not standing here telling you that having fun is wrong. I'm telling you that eventually I realized I was investing all of my time into moments that disappeared the next morning. Sadly, the hangover lasted longer than the happiness. And while I was chasing another weekend, life kept moving. My son was getting older. My parents are getting older. The thing is that time didn't wait for me. That realization changed me, because one day it just hit me like a ton of bricks. Later isn't promised. Saying things like, "Oh, I'll spend more time with my family later," or "I'll start the business later," or "I'll start investing later," "I'll get serious later." How many dreams have died because they were scheduled for later? And we know tomorrow's not guaranteed. Tomorrow's not promised, so people live in the now. But here's something I've learned. Every yes is also a no. Think about that. Every yes to another party might be a no to another memory with your kids. Every yes to another drink might be a no to waking up early to build the life that you want, or at least the life that you say you want. Every yes to scrolling for another hour might be a no to learning something that could change your life and your future forever. Now, I'd like you to think about something real quick. Imagine two people. Every Friday, they both clock out at 5 o'clock. One spends the entire weekend chasing another party, another bar, another late night, surrounded by people whose names they probably won't even remember 5 years from now, maybe not even the next day. Most likely the case. Now, the other one, they take their kids to the park. They take their wife out to dinner. They call their parents just to tell them they love them. They start learning about investing. They start reading books. They start building the business they kept saying the whole time, "Oh, I'll start that one day." But that one day, that someday, is now. Now let's fast forward each of those people 10 years. Who has a stronger marriage? Who has a closer relationship with their children and God? Who has financial freedom? That's the kicker. And honestly, who owns their time? And who's still waiting for every Friday? And who's still living every day like it's Saturday? Now, don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying don't have fun. Travel, celebrate, go to concerts, have a drink, laugh, dance, sing, make memories. Life is meant to be enjoyed, but don't build your life around escaping it. And I've said that before. Don't use your weekends to escape the life that you want. Use it to create the life that you want. Because here's the irony. If your dream is to travel, if your dream is to relax, if your dream is to party whenever you want, then build the business now. Learn the skill now. Invest the money now. Make the sacrifices while everyone else is still chasing the weekend. Because freedom is earned first and enjoyed second. And most people do it backwards. They spend their 20s living like they're rich. They spend their 40s wondering why they're broke. Now imagine flipping that. Imagine spending these years building, even if you are 40 like I am. Spend these years building, learning, investing, creating, and then one day you wake up without checking your bank account before booking the vacation, without having to answer to somebody because you have to check in and clock out of your job, without looking at the menu from right to left to see what the costs are before you can say yes to it, without wondering if you can afford to take another week off of work, without wondering if you can afford that vacation. That's real freedom. And the crazy part, most people could get there if they stopped watering distractions and started watering their future. The truth is, success never happens all at once. It compounds, just like compound interest People understand compound interest when it comes to money. Invest a little, wait long enough, it becomes a lot, right? Pretty simple. But nobody, well, almost nobody, thinks about compound interest when it comes to their life. Read 10 pages every single day. Walk 30 minutes every single day. Go to the gym 5 times a week. Save a little money every month. Eat healthier. Learn one new skill. Call your parents. Take your kids for ice cream. Tell your spouse, I appreciate you. None of those things change your life today, but when you do them for 10 years, it changes everything. Imagine that trajectory. Don't you want to be that person? Now I'll give you another analogy. Imagine 2 empty gardens, okay? They're identical. Same soil, same sunlight, same rain, but one person waters the flowers every single day, pulls the weeds, has patience. Even when nothing seems to be happening, they're still doing that every single day with consistency. Now the other one never waters, never weeds, always says, I'll do it tomorrow. They're not growing that big. I'll just take care of it later. Now 6 months later, they look over the fence and they wonder, why does their life look so beautiful? And why does mine look so neglected? Because nobody accidentally grows a beautiful garden, right? It takes time, it takes effort, meticulous effort. Nobody accidentally grows a beautiful life. They water it. One choice, one habit, one day at a time. And here's something that I realized recently. My son, he doesn't care how many hours I worked. He doesn't care how much money I made. He doesn't care how well I'm doing at my job and if I'm number one. He won't remember how many emails I answered or how many deals I closed. He just remembers whether dad was there, whether I put my phone down, whether I hung out with him and did things that he likes to do, and whether I just stayed 5 minutes longer. Those moments feel ordinary while you're living them, until one day you realize those are the good old days. One day, my son won't ask me to play anymore or to hang out anymore, and we're kind of already there. He's a teenager, so it's getting close enough to that now. One day, your daughter might not reach for your hand anymore. One day, your parents won't be there to answer the phone, or they'll answer the phone for the last time, and you'll wish you just had one more chance at a conversation with them, one more dinner, one more hug. See, money can buy a lot of things, but it cannot buy more time. So that's why I stopped asking, how much does this cost? And I started asking, what is this costing me? Do you see that difference? Because everything has a price. That extra hour at the bar might cost you an hour with your family. That extra episode that you're binge watching of some TV show you love might cost you the business that you never started. That extra year of procrastination might cost you the entire freedom that you so desperately want. Your calendar tells the truth. Your bank account tells the truth. Now, what you say you value, what you actually value, if someone looked at your calendar and your bank account, would they guess your priorities correctly? Or would they think your biggest goal is entertainment? See, here's what I've learned. You don't become successful because you have one incredible day. You become successful because you have 1,000 ordinary days that stack up, where you are consistent, where you are disciplined, where you make the right decision when nobody's watching. On a random Tuesday, you read something instead of scrolling, or instead of watching a show or a movie. You invest instead of spending. You work out instead of making another excuse not to go to the gym. You call your mom. You hug your kids. You kiss your spouse. You have a family dinner. Nobody applauds you. They might not even notice, but your future does. The person you'll become 10 years from now is definitely going to notice, and you're going to remember that too. And that person is quietly being created in all the decisions you make today, when nobody's keeping score. So tonight, before your head hits the pillow, ask yourself one question. What did I water today? Did I water my health, my future, my marriage, my family, my finances, my business, my growth, my education? Or did I just spend another day watering distractions? Because tomorrow's going to come. And when tomorrow comes, you're going to water something again. The only question is, will it be something you actually want to grow? Again, I keep bringing this back up, but 10 years from today, you're going to say one of two things. I'm so glad I started. Or, oh, I wish I'd started. Both sentences begin today. Show me where your time goes, and I'll show you where your life is headed. Because where your energy goes, your future grows. And you don't become what you dream about. You become what you repeatedly water. Thank you for watching. If this message made you stop and think, share it with someone you love. Because the greatest gift you can give the people you care about isn't your money. It isn't your success. It isn't your possessions. It's your time. And once it's gone, it's gone. You'll never get it back. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for joining me. Bye.